Happy Friday. Maybe you're watching this replay on a different day, but hope you're having a good day. I just have the natural light coming in from the window. This is my meditation corner that I really enjoy. If you guys want help creating a meditation corner, let me know. I can do some posts on that, or feel free to schedule a consult. For today's meditation, we are going to focus on a technique from HeartMath. So HeartMath biofeedback is what I use in one-on-one sessions, but HeartMath also has some science-backed approaches that you can use when you're meditating. So today, we're going to be focused on shifting inward. Oftentimes I talk about an anchor. An anchor is something that when you're meditating or practicing mindfulness, the anchor is that thing that pulls you back. If you start to notice yourself getting lost in thoughts, that's fine, but then you allow those thoughts to trickle by and you try to draw focus back to your anchor. That might be your breath. Today it's going to be our heart, just kind of visualizing our heart space where all love and good things come from. And today's technique is called quick coherence technique. Now, I will say when I was learning this, I was like, okay, is this doing anything? Obviously, that is the benefit of when you're hooked up to HeartMath biofeedback. I could actually see like, oh, wow, this actually does something for me. And that was motivating. So then the more often I did it, the easier it became. Now this technique called quick coherence technique is something that I use when I'm at a stoplight, when I'm putting my son to bed, when I'm trying to shift myself in the middle of the workday. I like it because I can just use it wherever. And I have I've trained my brain and my body to know what this state of balance or coherence feels like. So let's just do it together. Of course, I just want you to know these prompts are a tool to help you center and ground yourself. Maybe it's been a busy week, but always feel free. You're more than welcome if you ever want to mute me, if you want to use your own mindfulness, but just do it together, totally fine. Put on some music, whatever you need. Another prop that I'm pulling in today, and again, you can kind of find what works for you, but sometimes I like having something in my hand, something to hold on to, as another way to anchor me in. So that way, when I'm practicing my mindfulness, being in this present moment, I can also kind of feel the stones, feel what's ever in my hands. If you're in the local Rochester, Minnesota area, I find my stones either at Roots of Inspiration, it's on 7th Street in Rochester, or A Beautiful Soul. So if you want their information, let me know. You can also order stones online. I like being able to actually feel one. So this one I have, it's more kind of rough, small, but it kind of like fits right kind of by my thumb. And then I also have some stones that are, one's like bigger, it's a palm stone. I also sometimes rest it on my heart. And then this is a smaller, smooth, circular one. So feel free to check that out, or maybe you have some small little totem or something at home that you might use for this. I want you to start finding a relaxed breathing pace. Just find something comfortable that works for you. Shift your attention to the area of your heart. Visualize your heart. Now I want you to make a sincere attempt at regenerating a positive or renewing emotion. So you're going to try to actually re-experience a feeling of either calm, joy, appreciation, or love. Now, if it helps, you can bring to mind a loved one, a past positive experience, or go to your happy place. But once you have that inspiration in mind, Instead of getting too lost in the story, I want you to really focus on the feeling of love, or the feeling of peace or joy. And it's okay if your mind wanders, just try to pull and center back to your anchor, your heart, or recreating and re-experiencing that renewing emotion. As many times as you need to, just practice coming back to that feeling of joy or the feeling of love. For this one, I always toggle between two inspirations. I either go to the beach, kind of my happy place, one of my happy places, where I can feel my toes in the sand. But then I really try to focus on that feeling of peace when I'm lying on a beach. Or the other one that I can readily use these days is I just picture my son and how much I love him. And yes, even though at this age, he can also be sometimes a source of frustration, right? Total, that's normal, but he's just also very easy. Like there's just obviously so much love, and I can easily reproduce that feeling now pretty quickly. So whatever your thing is, or maybe you're still searching for what that inspiration is, but remember the focus is on the feeling of gratitude or joy or peace, whatever seems most accessible for you. Let's take a couple more breaths, and you're just imagining yourself feeling that feeling. I want you to know that even if you felt like that didn't work, or, oh, my mind wandered too much, if you were trying to come back to the feeling, it worked. If you slightly notice a lightness, just feeling better, it worked. Okay. And if you need the visual proof, send me a message. Happy to do a biofeedback consult with you. Have an awesome day.